welcome back to my channel. And I'm so excited to talk about 南部档案, which is a drama that I've been waiting for such a long time, ever since I heard the project. This drama was gonna be produced and everything. I'm like so excited. So let's get into it. So the cast, we have Ding Yuxi as Zhang Haixia, and we have Zhang Xingchen as Zhang Hailou, and we have Zhang Peiyi as Zhang Haiqi. So these are the three characters that they play, and the story surrounds around them. So as you have may noticed, they all have 这个海字, this 海, the ocean, this character in their names. Why is that? So Zhang Haiqi, she is the one in charge of 南部档案馆. And 海字辈呢, 海, like why they have 海 in their name is because they represent the Zhang family that is like abroad, like 海外, the part of the branch of the family. So when I saw these two characters, Zhang Haixia and Zhang Hailou, I felt like Zhang Hailou would be the one that's older for some reason. I have no idea. That was like what I thought. But then when I saw like how the characters were like and their personalities, I was like, wait, it seems like Zhang Haixia is the older one and Zhang Hailou is not like the one that's sort of like more like playful and like not that serious a lot of times. And and I can feel like the relationship is like, if anything happens, Zhang Haixia will always like help me, have my back. So that's the vibe that I got from their interaction and everything. So as we continue to watch the drama, as we continue seeing more and more about this story and like also about like 南部档案 and everything like that, I think like I can't imagine who else like could play Zhang Hailou and Zhang Haixia, because Ding Yuxi's performance and Zhang Xingchen and Zhang Peiyi, oh my gosh. Oh, they're so amazing. I can't imagine someone else portraying these characters. So first off, I have to say about Ding Yuxi. Ding Yuxi, I've always liked him as an actor and how he portrays a lot of characters. And this one totally did not disappoint in like how much I was excited for this drama, because in the recent episode on the boat, and you see because of the dandelions, there's hallucinations and everything. And you see from two perspectives. One is like you see what's like in the hallucination, he's talking to Zhang Hailou, but Zhang Hailou is not there. The way he did it, everything, I was just like crying, because that's also like how he feels through these 3 years. He's like, I feel like I'm the one that's sort of like the burden, and I just want to everything just end right now. Like, don't let me be like this, and it's sort of like how he feels these 3 years, which I was like, oh my gosh. And then the next episode you find out that it was all a hallucination, and it's because of the dandelion. That's why he's like this. And then so I was just like, oh wow. And then you see like him doing that scene alone with the sort of like the column, the wood, just talking, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then that scene that he had with the bad guy, and like how he was holding how he looked when he was holding the dou, I was just like, oh my gosh. I was just like really blown away by his whole performance throughout those episodes. I was like, oh my gosh, do you see? As for Zhang Xingchen, it's not his first time portraying a character that's like a little playful. Because if you watched him in another drama, which I'll put up the name, I don't remember it on top of my head, but he did play a character like this, but this is obviously different. And I really loved, like in the beginning, I was a little not used to his character because he's very playful in a lot of things. So I'm just like, okay. But then the scene that really got me was when he saw Zhang Haixia, like he's like, why are you on the boat? He's like, aren't you supposed to, why are you here? But when he saw Zhang Haixia on the floor, like, he didn't say any lines, but it was all like his reaction, his eyes and everything. Like, it totally conveyed through the screen And I could feel like his shock, his surprise, his like disbelief that moment. I was just like, I cried. Even though I'm also crying in this moment too. So that scene really got me as well. Cause I was just like, I give it applause for him because that's why actors cannot be replaced by AI. That's another thing. Okay. So in this drama, other than loving the relationship that these three characters have and everything, I love the comedy that you sort of see throughout. Like because this drama, like if you read the books, is a bit scary. You can imagine it in your head, like how it's gonna look like, sort of. But then in the drama, it's like not that scary. But there are also parts where it's like there are comedy that's like sprinkled throughout this drama. I love the part when, obviously in the beginning, when Zhang Xia told Zhang Hailou, like, do not touch that statue, do not mess with it. And then he's like, why not? And he puts like, this statue looks a bit like sad, mean. Let's put a little, smiley face on this statue. That's a bit better, And I was just like, oh my goodness. And then another part, obviously, is when, he went on the ship and, like, he did all these things. And then all these people are kneeling, before him, saying, like, oh, thank you so much and everything, all these things, and, like, along those lines or whatever. I just laughed at that because it felt like he's like, yes, no, you don't have to thank me. I was just, like, laughing that whole time. And then another one, obviously, is when Zhang Hailou and Zhang Haixia, they, are going to the island to solve the case, and you see all this fog and everything, and he was like warning people. He's like, if you don't come out right now, in like 3 minutes, I'm gonna catch you. In that whole scene, I just thought it was really cute. So this is what I think of南部档案. Let me know what y'all think of this drama. I love it a lot, and I'm really happy like what I'm seeing so far in the drama, and it didn't disappoint me because I still like this story, this like whole like story, this whole world. On and off, I've been watching these dramas. I'm not like, I never really read the book. Just throwing it out there. This world, I've been in this world for a very long time. As long as like when I hear that a drama that comes from this world comes out, I'm just like, I have to go see it. Let me know what y'all think, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.